your positioning over here with any club in the bag is about 3 fingers off a straight knee. Okay, off a straight left knee. So 3 fingers off the top of a straight knee. Okay, so that position stays the same. The difference comes in with what we call ball position. Okay. Every shot that you play with your irons is about a shoe width inside of your left foot. Okay, so all the iron shots are about that much back of your left foot. Okay, the width of your shoe back. So my iron shots are basically lined up over here. Okay, and they're all in the same spot. The thing that changes with the clubs, a shorter iron, like this one here. Okay, we get all the rest of the clubs out the way. A shorter iron is a narrower stance. If we go to a longer iron, okay, like the number 7 over here, the right foot goes back a little further. Okay, with the iron, it was inside of the foot by about the width of your shoe. Okay, so it was that much inside of your left foot. With the driver, it's opposite your left heel. Also, my weight's not 50-50 anymore. I get a little bit of weight on my right side. Okay, so the weight's more on my right foot. So I've got 60% on this foot and I've got 40% on this foot. Okay, the reason for that, and the reason we got 60% in this foot and 40% in this foot is that the driver, you catch on the upswing a little bit. Okay, so you're hitting up at the ball because it's teed up about that high. All right, even if it's on the ground, try to keep that same position. You've got to catch a driver on the upswing. The other different thing with a driver, the sweet spot normally sits a little bit higher. If you catch a driver low in the face, the ball's not going to go anywhere. If you catch a little bit higher up off center, the ball tends to go a little bit further. Okay, and also over here you'll get it airborne. In the bottom of the club, you won't get it airborne. I'm going to show you how to tee up the ball correctly for the driver height, because the center of gravity sits higher in the club. Now that's all technical, it just means the sweet spot sits a little bit higher. Correct tee up height for a driver. So lift the tee high enough that the middle of the ball sits in line with the top of the club. Okay, so the middle of the ball sits in line with the top of the club. You don't want it sitting like that below the club face. If you hit it too low in the club face, the ball's got to come up very low and not go as far. With the driver, you've got to let the club do the work. If you're going to go and swing all fast and get all out of position, move your lower body too fast, get your hips going too quickly, transfer your weight too fast, you're moving your pivot point again. Remember, if you move your pivot point, you're not going to hit it out the sweet spot. The most important thing in hitting long, you've got to connect it out the center. You can't hit it far if you're not hitting out the center of the club. You've got to maintain posture, okay? Very definitely when I hit a golf ball, I focus on staying in position when I hit the driver. Okay, also you don't want to hit it far and be all over the golf course. They call them army shots when you're going left and right the whole day. You want to stay down the middle of the fairway. The course plays shorter if you play it straight. You're going to take the sides of the course and the bushes into play by trying to force the shot. You're going to end up with a mighty big score. Okay, so what you want to do when you hit your driver, maintain your posture. Don't rush the shot. Like any other shot, don't try and get there too quick. Don't tighten up in the shot. Stay loose, maintain posture. Very important with the driver. Don't try and hit the thing too hard. One other thing with driver, when you want to hit it long, you've got to be in the correct position at impact. If you're going to hit it hard, you make the shaft kick differently. Okay, and this is very important. It's got to look like that in the air. After impact, the shaft has to be going the other way, like that. So your golf club actually kicks through the ball. The shaft kicks. If I get quick with my hands over here, or I try too hard, I'm going to kick it early. timing your driver is the most important thing in getting a long shot. You want to hit your driver long, you've got to have very good timing. Timing means don't rush it. The club's got to kick in the right spot. Very definitely when I hit a driver, I finish on balance and relaxed.